Another day, another moment, right here, right now. Okay, conversation on OKFM 99.5. My name is Julius, indisputable time. At 5 p.m., Leo Johnson will join us. The first, okay, let me remove the word first, but a very big initiative will be launched at the weekend. He will tell us about it. Leo will join us at 5 p.m. right here. At 4 p.m. is Forest Tower. Before that, we'll talk about the things that matter. We have some things to say about the political situation of Capitol Hill. We dealt with the legal one yesterday. We'll deal with the politics of it. And then also, the CDC has moved to expel one of their very key members for a very long time. We'll try to look at that. And everything else in between. Indeed, the OK conversation on OKFM 99.5. Share the video and invite others to join in. We're live on YouTube as well. Once we get the YouTube link, we will be able to post it as well. Cause you never know that the truth was showing. And if you live in a glass house, don't trust stones. And if you can't take those, follow truth. Tell us where you're following from, where you're watching from. Indeed, the OK conversation. Let's go right here, right now. Twelve, 24. 12 plus 12 equals 24. The 12th month, the 12th day. The World Health Organization says malaria remains a serious threat in Africa, with 95% of deaths occurring in the region. This year's WHO World Malaria Report shows that people from low and middle income countries are the most affected globally. WHO Director General Tedros Ghebreyesus says despite the efforts to fight the disease, it continues to affect especially children and pregnant women. Ethiopia and Somalia have agreed to end their bitter dispute over Addis Ababa's plans to build a port in the breakaway Republic of Somaliland following talks in Turkey. Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan welcomed the historic agreement, which he said will eventually ensure landlocked Ethiopia's access to the sea. At a press conference, he held hands with Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed and Somali President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud, who both agreed to respect one another's sovereignty. And an 11-year-old girl has been rescued after clinging to inner tubes for 3 days in stormy weather in the Mediterranean. Rescuers from non-governmental organization Compass Collective said they were on their way to another emergency when they heard her calls for help. The unnamed girl from Sierra Leone told them that she had set off with another 44 people from Sfax in Tunisia. Their boat has sunk and all the migrants were presumed dead. Share the video, invite others to join in. Let's take a very quick break with some of our guests. When we come back, we'll play something and then we delve into the conversation. But let's take our break with some of our sponsors. When we come back later, we'll take some more. There, we have many sponsors. Now is the Christmas season. How is it so far? It is the 12th day. We have 13 days until Christmas. 13 days. So all of you that are listening to me, my Christmas is for you people. So nobody is listening. I've already. In fact, it is inside you people. It's inside your blood. It is everywhere, all over you, in your brain. It's in your breath. It is in your breath. So you can't live without your breath. If you're not breathing, it means you're not here with us. Yeah? Okay. So, I big program for NAFA as well coming up. So it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot happening. Let's take a quick break. It may not be a very quick one, but let's go. This is the OK Conversation.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, watch out for the latest jeans attires that will spark your outer appearance on both social and formal gatherings. Check this out. The place is Some Business Incorporated, a brand of excellence. At Some Business Incorporated, we have the latest fashionable jeans now on sale. Our line of products include both ladies and men's jeans, cargo jeans with 2 pockets, plain jeans kites, and the latest 2023-2024 jeans jumpsuits. We also have a variety of quality sneakers for both children and adults. Remember, at Some Business Incorporated, our products are produced with durable, tall cotton and are very much long-lasting for your everyday comfort. And the good news is that you don't need to walk down Waterside anymore, because we have all these at affordable prices just for you. We also sell at wholesale and retail prices. Visit us today at the old Westward building, right opposite the old Ministry of Education on Broad Street, for the latest brands of jeans you will always admire. For more information, call us on 0887 289-372 or 0777-289-372. It's Some Business Incorporated, right opposite the old Ministry of Education on Broad Street, for the best quality in jeans wear.
But we need to charter a bus for the wedding.
We need to charter a bus for our football and kickball teams.
We need to charter a bus for the funeral.
All of us should not carry our car. Let's charter one bus.
I am looking for a bus to charter for all the time.
Our church said we'll charter a bus.
We are looking for a bus to charter. You need a bus charter? SATS Transport is finally here to answer all of these questions. Book now and experience a class of its own with SATS Transport, our fully air-cooled buses for rental or lease services. We are located on New Georgia Housing Estate, your perfect partner for any occasion you want us to take you. For more information, call us on cell numbers 0555 778 806 or 0777 778 806. SATS Transport. Reliable, comfort, class, style. We drive you to your occasion. SATS Transport. You're joining our wheels.
The heat created in a conductor is directly proportional to the resistance of the conductor, the square of the currents, and the time the current is maintained. That's the Joule's law. Are you a quizzer, scholar, or lover of academia? Have you longed to witness a clash of knowledge? Has it been a while and you yearn to hear the buzzing of a bell? Well, the wait is over. A 3-day invitational back-to-school quizzing tournament sponsored and convened by Honorable Eric C.K.C., a permanent resident of District 17 who believes in the promotion of education, promises to be the best tournament District 17 has seen. Happening from 11 December to the 13th of December 2024 at the Mission International AG Bible College compound at the precise hour of 10 a.m. Games highlighted for the tournament includes the matches between Esther Yalata Academy and Annie Banks High School, St. Gabriel Catholic School and Christ Master Builder Industrial School, Pamela K. in SD School System, Faith Academy Mission School in Ermley Foundation Academy, Future Generation and Virginia Christian Academy, Fila Institute, and Jimmy K. Dubé, all competing for the grand prize of $100,000 Liberian dollars. Admission is free, and you are invited to be an eyewitness of these jaw-dropping games. Don't be told. The question remains, who walks away with the grand prize of $100,000? I see you there.
The Ministry of Transport, with funding from the National Road Fund of Liberia, has embarked on a weight station awareness to protect public roads and bridges from rapid deterioration and destruction. In October 2015, the legislature, approved by the President, passed into law the Axle Law Control Law of Liberia. The law aims to protect public roads and bridges from rapid deterioration due to excessive weight of heavy goods vehicles, set limits on lighter weight to control overloading, and domesticate the ECOWAS Regional Agreement on Harmonized Rules of 2013. The Ministry of Transport says one of the major reasons for the fast deterioration of roads is the overloading of trucks and heavy vehicles. With weight stations built across the country to enforce the Axle Control Law, violators will be penalized. The Ministry of Transport says there is no need to panic, as enforcement of this law will not affect transportation fares. Let's protect our roads and bridges. Be a responsible driver and comply with the Axle Control Law.
We beg you, feature man.
The Liberia government will host the 15th Ministerial Conference of Fisheries Committee for West Africa, Central Gulf of Guinea, FCWC, in Monrovia from December 11th to the 13th, 2024. The International Fishery Conference will bring together regional fisheries ministers representing Nigeria, Ghana, Benin, Togo, and La Côte d'Ivoire, as well as heads of regional fisheries management organizations, bodies, international fisheries-related institutions, and international observers. The three-day International Fisheries Conference will be held at the EJS Ministerial Complex in Congo Town. During the three-day International Fisheries Conference, Liberia, through the National Fisheries and Aquaculture Authority, NAFA, will assume the chairmanship position from Ghana as the main driver of fisheries policies and good governance within the sub-region. Moreover, the conference will adopt a resolution named and styled the Monrovia Declaration to honor the host country. The government of Liberia, through the National Fisheries and Aquaculture Authority, NAFA, is honored to host this auspicious International Fisheries Conference right here in
ICA. Good morning, Liberia. We are pleased to invite you at our 9th season festivals this December at the Joe Blow Town, Margibi County, Liberia. During this festive season, we celebrate with the kids and provide school materials, hygiene products, gifts, and cooked meals in different counties within Liberia. And that's not all. Our organization supports underprivileged children with a full day of games and gives out prizes as well as put smiles on the faces of our Liberian children. We don't only stop there. We also give out scholarships for dropout students between elementary and high schools, at least 5 children between different classes. Our organization has been around since 2011, and we are happy to celebrate with the children in Joe Blow Town this December. Our mission is helping to sustain the lives of impoverished children of Liberia and other needed children around the world, living in remote areas through food, water, medicine, and clothing, as well as providing academic purposes. Our goal is to reduce the child death rate by at least 10% every year through our yearly care packages and fundraising gala. ICA says that's the better way to spend your festival by giving, to show that you truly cares.
of Beauty Complex Beauty Salon grand opening. Are you suffering from thin hair and falling edges? Well, say goodbye to worries with our specially formulated products designed to take care of your hair faster and more effectively. Experience the transformation and boost your confidence with healthier and stronger hair. Try it today and see the results for yourself. Let our products bring you real, visible results. We also offer stunning braids, manicure and pedicure, rejuvenating facials, and many more. Oasis of Beauty Complex Beauty Salon is located GSA Road, opposite Duck's Bed. For more information, you can contact 0886 082266 or 0770-954-325. Join us on December 14th at 8 a.m. Don't miss this chance to treat yourself to luxury and style. Oasis of Beauty, where your beauty blooms. See you there. See you there.
By popular request, your number one people-centered radio station, OKFM 99.5, once again presents the OK Health Walk under the theme, Promoting a Healthy Lifestyle for a Healthy Nation. On December 14th at 6 a.m. prompt, we will be walking from Congo Town opposite the SOS Clinic through the principal streets of Seko to the Antoinette Tubman Stadium, where the health walk will be climaxed with free health screening and refreshments. To all fans, ardent listeners of OKFM, social and fitness clubs, our fellow media colleagues, one and all, come join us to climax the year with a healthy lifestyle while we create the environment for great networking opportunities for your various businesses. The energy is going to be electrifying with live brass band music to keep us alive and energized. To be a sponsor of this OKFM landmark event, reach out to the business office where a special media package awaits you. Mark your calendars. On December 14th, OKFM shuts the city down. Health is wealth, so join us in promoting that healthy lifestyle. And with OK, everything is okay. See you on December 14th.
But she won't stop me nagging.
Sometimes I can sit and wonder when I see people post their photo on social media and can get plenty likes and plenty comments. Oh my God! But not knowing that Rich Studio doing it. At Rich Studio, the people can just stand up photo. When you post it yourself, you can ask yourself, you say, I mean, yes, sir. Yeah, and that magic like equipment. But Rich Studio will care also about people. Look at the people services. The people say they can do photo shoot of all kinds. They do both indoor and outdoor. They can cover program even in a wedding or birthday party to do your video and also your photos. They can also rent out 360 camera. Oh man, the people can also do your makeup to make you clean, to make your face look so nice, to make you fine, and make your face with a face big baby. People can also do jingle recording. They open from Monday to Sunday. No break. From Monday to Saturday, the people can open from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. For Sundays, they open from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. From the look of things, Rich Studio, that can no equal. I can big one chair, get a baboon. Photo shoot, see photo shoot, but be deleted again. Easy. I'm talking, you not get even one conscience to ask me, say, hey, in Jamaica, where you take a find Rich Studio? Rich Studio, not in hard in the red on the street, in Blocker community behind the aluminum factory. Or don't waste your time. They're calling on this number, 0773 or 0886 081773 or not to waste your time. By the time you get down on 5th Street, right opposite the Savage Law, they get a dusty road going down. Follow that road. Or maybe if you get down to 6th Street, right near Blue Bay, there's a road going that you can also use pop roads to go straight to Rich Studio, baby. If anybody
Holy Night, a cover by Vivian Akoto.
About Jesus' long lay the word in sin and error pining till he appears when the soul felt his worth. The thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn.
This is a time for a very new one released this morning from Liberia.
When Christ was born.
What a solemn moment. It is that time of the year. It is that season. What a song, what a voice. Angelic, melodious, nightingale-ish. A classical rendition of Holy Night, Vivian Akoto. Tell me what you think about it in the chat, the messages. Robert Clark says, wow, I thought the song was produced in the West by West in the Know. A Liberian produced at Kennedy Harris Studio. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Vivian Sweetie Yasewa Akoto on this one. It is on her YouTube page in case you want to get it. Yep. It's what? Oh Holy Night cover. You see there, Manvi. Manvi, that's her page. Manvi. That's Vivian Akoto there. Assistant Minister. This person, good afternoon. Thanks for all you do for Mama Liberia. Okay, Assistant Minister. Is it assistant or deputy now? Yeah, information. Okay, confuse me now. I don't know. Not Bridget. Not Bridget says. Did you say it's a Liberian car or something? Oh yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that is that. Now, we will play it later. At the top of 5 o'clock, we will play. Yeah, Deputy Minister for Technical Services. Yeah, not Bridget. Yep. Okay, now let's start off at NAFA. We've been telling you that Liberia has assumed the chairmanship position for the sub-region in terms of fisheries. So the current chair is Ghana, and our country will be driving the policy agenda and programs for the sub-region fisheries sector. Not just that, will lead negotiations at an international level on behalf of the sub-region. And so I really do believe that this is an opportunity for the country to strengthen its bilateral cooperation with member states of the sub-regional fisheries body, because we have fisheries commissions in Nigeria, in Ghana, in Cote d'Ivoire, in Benin, in Togo, and then Liberia. So we could use this as an opportunity to make a business case and attract investment from all these countries, leveraging on the strength in particular areas with the sector. So now there's this big meeting kicking off on tomorrow. I hope to be there. All these people, their representatives, their heads, and different people are jetting down into the country. They've been coming for this gathering of the fisheries sector. It is an important sector that a country could make money from. We as a people, if we put in place the right policies, do the right things, have the proper people in those areas to ensure that we are benefiting from water resources, So it is an impressive thing. This is what happens when you have the right people at strategic areas of governance. So Madam Emma Glasgow and her entire team there at NAFA, thanks so kindly for being able to lift this country to that level internationally, that level of respectability in the sub-region. Very, very important indeed. Okay. So we also need to, we hinted yesterday and also have to confirm again that the president has signed a landmark performance contract and code of conduct with public officials. We talked about that before when it was in the making and all of that. It is our thought that it should not be a talking shop thing again, just a sign and that's it, and people go about and do their own things and start to beg them again to do whatever. No, that will not be okay. We also know that the Finance and Development Planning Minister, Augustine Kpei Ngafouan, has concluded high-level talks with his Moroccan counterpart, Madame Nadia Fettah, aimed at enhancing bilateral cooperation in public financial management and other critical sectors of both countries. We also know that the National Public Health Institute of Liberia has clarified recent reports confirming that there is no outbreak of viral hemorrhagic fever in Sierra Leone. Two things. Yesterday we talked quite strongly about what we believe was a dereliction of duty on the part of the judiciary. We think it can be made right if out of the size of filing a bill of information. Of course, that would be the minority because they are the ones being affected. And this case is exposing a whole lot of things, and the government has to be very careful because its rule of law credentials are on the line. And so the judiciary has to be very careful how they are approaching this thing. This is going to serve for a lifetime. You want to be seen as doing the right things at all times. when the country's democracy after the war was just still picking up, the judiciary stood strongly. Despite just coming out of war, an overbearing, powerful president, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, clearly did not want who the speaker was. The judiciary stood strong. In a day and age when our democracy has got better than what it was, where sitting president has lost election, in fact, twice ruling parties lost election, hand over to opposition, you know, the plurality of the media, freedom of speech here and there, one would think at these times the judiciary should even be stronger than it was. To say who is right and who is wrong, or what is right or what is wrong. Be very clear to the core. It is important to help in continuing to solidify our democracy. Now, there are certain things people have not said to the majority, the quote-unquote majority, that I need to say today. So, as I intimated on yesterday, there will always be issues. People will always have problems in politics, in life. So, politicians having issues up Capitol Hill against their leaders, it's not strange. Those things will always happen. They may happen again and again and again. So, I want to put the legality aside. Let's deal with the political. Oh, it is a political house. You see, sometimes you can achieve your political maneuverings if you play smartly as well. So, a group of lawmakers, 40 plus, do not want their speaker. They do not have the requisite, they are not sure of the requisite numbers, and when they go through the legal constitutional process, they will be able to vote him out. And if they were to put that to a vote and the 49 do not vote, then they are handicapped and cannot do otherwise. So let's mount political pressure. Let's incapacitate him. Let's leave from under his gavel. Let's pressure. The whole campaign was a pressure campaign to resign. Follow my thought. Now, you know, resignation is usually voluntary. Unless you're working for someone, the person says, I don't want to dismiss you, so resign. In this case, the dismissal would be the voting. We're not sure of getting the numbers. They require constitutional numbers. So let's pressure him to resign. In so doing, there were things that could encourage the person to resign. Let's deal with the politics now. So, I did some research, asked some questions today, and I realized, for example, in the snow removal saga, when the other side went on that side, they made then Representative Ketekumwe Murray their speaker, while Snow was on the other side. When the Supreme Court ruled that Snow was a legitimate speaker and they are sitting as well was unconstitutional and all of that, you know what they did? They recognized what the Supreme Court said about Snow being the legitimate speaker. So they declared Ketekumwe Murray not a speaker. They respected that aspect. But then, they did not want to come to town. They were still on that side. They did not respect that aspect. Now, that they left a leeway. Let me go to the next one. When they remove a saga of Speaker Tyler, the quote-unquote majority then did not elect a speaker when they were calling for Speaker Tyler's removal. Those were significant things. And here is why that was important. So In the 2 occasions, the others have made Ketakume Mori speaker. In the tallow removal, is that they learn from that. They did not make anybody speaker. Though they say we removing the man, we declaring him removed and all those kinds of things. But they did not make somebody speaker. You see, when you're fighting a political fight, you want to also care for the people on the other side. You want to be able to leverage something. There should be a buy-in, because the people that can convince people to resign, they are usually the people closest to the individual. Will they have a stake in what you're doing? So once the people say they respected the aspect of the Constitution, I said Snow was still the speaker, and Snow said he's not going to them, they should come to him, and they said they're not coming. Snow Sir was able to pressure him because they knew there will be an election that they will be a part of, all of them as lawmakers, to elect a new speaker. So they had a stake. So it was easier to push him to resign. So, well, since we will have another election, our side can feel a candidate, we can still combat in the process and all of that. In the tallow removal saga, they did not elect for themselves a speaker before Speaker Talon's resignation. So Talon's side was able to say, well, Chief, where this thing has reached now, let's reconsolidate, let's regroup. Since this is how it is going, you can resign and let's put our candidate there too. So they had a stake. In this case, the majority, whether legally or illegally, because the Supreme Court didn't tell us whether it was illegal or they didn't say clearly whether their sitting election of the speaker was legal or illegal. In this case, you really know you cannot remove him by the numbers that you have. The real thing is a pressure campaign. Unity Party wants a speakership and all those things have become very clear now. There is no argument over them. For if you want Kofa to resign, or if you wanted him to resign, there could have been ways, there could have been overtures to the people around him. There could have been some ways for soft landing. But the majority, the same thing they accused Kofa of, oh, when he won, he made most of his people, the major committees and all of that. They went as well, left, I think 28 or between 28 to 30 of their colleagues that on Kofa's side left them completely, like they are not lawmakers. They do not care. It is like that fight now is not just against Kofa, but against anybody that is around him. Left them entirely out of an election process. Elect a new speaker, restructure major committees, and take everything. That's being greedy. So when you do that, and there are legal implications to everything, the people who are supposed to encourage Kofa to resign, what is in it for them? Because if Kofa resigns, then there is no plenty talking again. Everything that was done now becomes legitimate by his resignation. There will be no speaker election. None of them can be on a major committee because everything has been done. I'm not sure that was a politically smart move. I'm not very sure. Sometimes when people play politics, you think and care about the other people. They are your equals. They are lawmakers as you. Then you suspend it. You say you're suspending some of them without pay and blah, blah, blah. If these people continue to go to the Supreme Court with cases here and there about their violations of their rights and all those kinds of things, at the end of the day, the court it will be forced to say something that will say perhaps everything that was done was illegal or whatsoever. If you want to play a political game too, you do overtures to the people who are around the person that you want to remove. Give them soft landing. They are your equals. They are your colleagues. But those things have not happened. So yesterday, so right now, whether he is removed or not removed, if the Supreme Court says he is removed, good. If the Supreme Court says he is not removed, then where are we? And Liberia does not exist on an island. You are within a community of nations. Other countries are watching. Other people are watching. Powerful countries are watching. This saga is not just a Liberian thing. There are a whole lot of connotations. And the real truth is, in the deep cycles of governance and meetings, people know that certain things are not right. They know. When you hear about some people saying resign, it's like people are not really sure yet whether whatever the majority did is legal or illegal. People are not sure. These are all pressure campaigns. And the two ways out are there's a clear Supreme Court opinion on the matter or Kofi resigning. And Kofi understands that he said he will not resign. So a whole lot of things are being exposed. Executive hands are being exposed. A whole lot of things about governance are being exposed that could affect the country in the short to medium and long term. So they themselves too, yeah, you have the numbers, but you can't invalidate your other colleagues. Nothing there. Boom. They'll say, oh, that speaker. They're not even part of the election. You don't care. You don't care about them, whether they want. No. It is Kofi that you want to remove. You know? Anyways, we're here. And we'll watch to see how it ends up. So the CDC says the National Executive Committee of the Coalition for Democratic Change has taken a decisive and firm step by expelling Deputy Speaker Thomas Fowler with immediate effect in keeping with recommendations from the National Disciplinary Committee, Grievance and Ethics Committee, in a further move to protect the integrity of the legislature. The NEC has issued an ultimatum to all temporarily suspended CDC lawmakers. Blah, blah. So we don't have time to read through all of this. Monday, I may do a very deep analysis of this. We'll read Deputy Speaker Thomas Fowler's response and all of that. What I can say is I'll urge you to go read on the theory of structure and agency. Anthony Giddens' theory of structure and agency. There's a whole lot to unpack in this situation. And because of time, we don't want to cloud it. But we will deal with that, and we will draw on history. We will draw on lessons from other places and all of that. So 777-700-995, 555-995, the numbers to call. In political processes, you're expected to be smart enough to. You can winner cannot take all. Welcome. Let's hear you.
Yeah, Julius, thank you. My name is Amisha Master. I come from Power. So just a small correction. Captain Kumi Murray never elected as speaker by the majority black who were seated in Virginia at the... Because
I asked Senator Snow on today, and he said they made. So I don't know if it was election or not, but he said they made him.
I was an active reporter for Omeo Radio, and there are still lawmakers who were part of that section or that group. Edward Ford is still alive. Rufus Newver is still alive. So what? He was never elected. He assumed the presiding ship because he was the chairman on executive.
So how was he referred to?
He was referred to as the presiding. There was no election until Edwin Snow resigned after the Supreme Court.
So it still fits into the narrative that I was saying, right? So it was now easier for the people around Snow to say, well, Chief, you just gotta let this thing go, resign, since we have won this, because they knew they had something in it to go for the election of a new speaker.
Correct. Correct. So yes, so they have to wait, and if I Snow and his contingent who are arrived at the Centennial Pavilion, the Municipal Government Center, they tilt the balance of the election because Edward Ford was presumed as the next speaker after Snow.
Okay, thanks. So kindly is that we lost you that. Let's take more calls. Good. So exactly that fits even into what I was saying. Welcome. Let's go international. Let's hear you.
Yes, Frank Gibson from Paris.
Go ahead, Frank.
Today you are sometimes responsible for some of these things, you know.
How?
When did you post that there was no liberal organizations persons on the U.S. sanction list? That was the 9th of December, if I stand to be corrected.
Which one now? Which one
right?
you talking?
No, the last post you did on the U.S. sanction list.
That was, I think, 2 or 3 days ago.
It was the same day that the Justice Minister put out the press release. Because they know that the next report is coming out next year, December. So between now and next year, December, the government would have done that. The government would have done damage control. It was the same day the Justice Minister put out the release. It was the same day the Justice Minister announced that the government.
So, my man, let's talk about the issue now. What is the issue?
The issue here is that between now and December next year, the government will do more damage control to mend our relations with the international community, and Joseph Boakai government will not be sanctioned. Joseph Boakai government will not be condemned on the bar human rights records
How you know?
in the country.
How you know? Okay, thanks so kindly, Frank. But these people look and they jot down all of the things. This one said it doesn't fit into the narrative. You misinform us. Accept corrections. But I did not say like I said made. I asked Snow who was at the center. And he said they made him speaker. And someone who reported from there has said he was the presiding. So whether it is the presiding as Snow was referring to as speaker. So then he said it doesn't fit into the narrative. Sorry, let's take. There was an international caller, but let's take Representative Samuel Koga. He's one of the key persons in this. Welcome, sir.
Yeah, Julius. Good afternoon.
Go ahead, sir.
And good afternoon to those who really learn the afternoon. You know, Julius, you guys are people that will respect your based on your professional backgrounds and how you articulate and what have you. But you know what brought destruction in Rwanda was because of the journalism. You should know that the legislature have a distinct function, and those that were affected by any decision reached by the legislator are people who work with him, and it is our prerogative. You, Julia, you are not affected, but the way in which you're producing the show, you're trying to incite the Liberian people against the government.
How?
I'm telling you, listen, your analysis. I'm not talking to you. You are a very young, brilliant guy I respect.
How now, boss?
You understand? You making a case as though you were the one that was affected in the process.
But you don't. Am I not a Liberian citizen? Can I not offer advice? Can I not do analysis of the issues?
But you I think as a journalist, just whatsoever saga that took place, present it to the citizen, let the citizen
and so now I should not do analysis.
What analysis is making? Julia, I'm telling you, too young to be.
So what is the wrong thing that the whole world is listening? What is the boss man? No. You gotta answer the question now. What is the wrong thing that? What is the wrong thing that I said?
You are inciting the public against the decision I will read. You are saying that the decision we took, we're trying to exacerbate the situation on grounds that there were some guys that were suspended, and in addition we have had another one.
But so if you are mounting political pressure, how do you encourage other people to come your way?
Julius, in the first place, I want you to understand this. If 7 persons were on the listing
ought to be sanctioned or for decision to reach against them. And based on some level of investigative activities, that they say, well, we need some additional prima facie evidence against the order. Therefore, we can take action on 3 persons for now. And owing to the fact that the investigative team had realized and emerged with sufficient information, it is incumbent upon the board or the body to take a decision. So we cannot.
Did you give them due process?
Of course, yes.
Okay.
Okay, that would have been your job. Journalistically, you would have come to the Capitol building as a journalist. Find out that gentlemen have come as a journalist to inquire.
How you gave them due process?
Julius, if you come to the Capitol building,
but you on the radio now, and you can say it.
But I'm inviting you to tell
but you don't need to invite me now. You are on the radio. How did you give them due process, sir?
Julius, if you have come to inquire, you would have known.
Oh, okay. It is my information. It is my information that you did not give them due process. You should now disprove that.
Due process, listen,
you can now disprove it that you did not give them due process.
To disprove it, I'm inviting you.
No, you don't. You do not need to. You are now on the radio, so you should disprove it to the Liberian people. But that's why you on the radio.
Julia, let me tell you something. I can also tell you that if you carry out publicity that undermine or that carry out some level of bringing the house into public disrepute, that management can be invited by the house. Do you know that?
Which of the management?
No, your radio station.
No, invite me, sir. Invite me.
But you need to stop what you're doing. I'm just
doing what? I am not doing anything wrong. I am not doing anything wrong. Okay, thanks so kindly. Okay, thanks so kindly. Okay,
thank you very much.
Thanks so kindly, Representative Samuel Koga. And I will restate clearly that if you are fighting a political process, you have to give the other side a leeway to encourage them to come over to you. All you have been doing is a pressure campaign to have Speaker Kofa to resign. You went ahead and did an election and left almost 30 of your colleagues out. You are suspending some of them without pay. How do you encourage them to even put pressure on Kofa to resign so as to resolve this issue? And you think you can call on the radio and threaten me? I know that's someone that's supposed to be afraid of what you're saying. Welcome, and let's hear you.
Good afternoon, Julius.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, Julius, this is California Command, and I'm constrained to call on the show this afternoon.
Go ahead.
And it's quite unfortunate that Samuel Koga will call on the show and try to impose his feelings on you. You make a brilliant analysis on the show, and which, of course, if Samuel Koga and his life were to take this into consideration, trust me, when we actually...
We will not even reach here. We will not reach here.
That's just the exact ability. The way in which you did the analysis, and that's perfect enough. But you know why? Because you have exposed their dubious eyes, and they feel guilty. They feel authoritative. That's why he's calling on you. He's calling on the show right now. It's back to what Samuel Koga is saying.
Hey, but we love it. I'm not going to do that.
And that's all unfortunate. How can you remove someone without giving them a due process?
Okay.
That's not how it's supposed to be.
Thanks so kindly. Thanks so kindly. Let's take the final one. You're right, letter. Invite me.
Good morning.
Yes.
Good morning, Julius.
Yes, quickly go ahead. The final one.
Good morning to the Liberian people. It's so embarrassing that you can see the lawmakers struggling talking about impacting management. It's a sad thing, and you know, most of our GM brothers and some of the oldest ones who joined those guys, they are forgetting to know that for the Samuel Koga being elected leader for approximately over 18 years. It's a sad thing that you know the parties some of us put our left on the line for today. We go on Facebook, see GM ministers posting the celebrating. And if they say the removal of Speaker Koba is the reason why we elected them,
very important issue when Liberians are dying day and night. It's so sad, Julius. I am so troubled by this. And President Bouaka needs to do something about this. Because the Liberian people are dying every day, my brother. Common malaria. Two of my friends lost their wife in GFK while they were giving birth. People are dying every day. People that Samuel Fuga who been in the legislature for all a year. Today he coming threatening you, Julius. But brother, keep doing your best.
Thanks,
Sometimes I know I disagree with you, but on this one, let them go ahead and do whatever they can do. Today they are abandoning the Liberian people. Today you will see Julius. I'll see you come on to your radio station.
Thanks so kindly. Thanks so kindly. Let's squeeze in this one as we segue over to Forest Hour. Yeah, quickly. 30 seconds.
You know you're a bad boy. You put trouble in the woman camp. You expose Koga. This is the Eric Bay. You expose Koga. Listen, Koga and the rest of the people, those are the people that want to bring this nation to chaos. ECOWAS came here and talked to everybody, but that man stood his ground. In fact, when he's speaking to the OK composition in the morning on Friday, as though he the one he owned the country. He had left no room, absolutely no room for reconciliation. The man had proven himself to be, then you want to threaten you on national radio, on Wokoka, you have become an aggregate embarrassment to this afternoon.
Thanks so kindly. This is a high-level source that the Imbato speaker from the courts confirmed the Imbato speaker, House Speaker of Nanikova has returned to Supreme Court with a bill of information following the Justice Minister's also towards interpretation of the court December 6, 2024 opinion. Okay, good. Let's squeeze in Big Brother Eric Kennedy for 30 seconds. He usually doesn't call from the States. Welcome, Eric. Could you just listen to the phone rather than the... no, we'll not be able to. So let's go. So, folks, relax. Don't think I can move me. Don't relax. There's no issue. There's no issue. It is an advice. If everyone had done that, we would not be around here at this time. And that is it. I maintain that. If you're fighting political battles, you gotta be able to be smart enough to encourage the people who are, you get powerful people all around that man. So what is it for them? Nothing. If the man resigns today, nothing. They cannot vote for speaker. They cannot be part of any major committee. How do you encourage them to come? Are you getting angry? I mean, it's all get that way. We're out.